my last night in Max's village. I was sorry to be leaving, but I was restless again.
Beware! The day grows dark, and demons stalk the gap by night.
Harsh, old woman, stop your superstitious nonsense. Besides, this is the best time of day for fishing, eh, Milo?
Yes, Dad. Look, Foster! I use these broken sensors to make a fish alarm. It detects the fish before it bites.
Nice work, Milo.
Milo was just like me as a boy, and the tech skills I'd taught him would help the village after I left.
Do you really have to go, Foster? How can we ever pay you back for all you've done?
It's been my pleasure, Max. One of Anita's pies will be payment enough.
I owed the Gap folks so much. My first tribe fostered me when I was orphaned all those years ago. They taught me how to recycle tech scavenged from city dumps. Soon, I even built myself a playmate.
I'm your friend. Call me Joey.
Joey and I were always together. As I grew, I upgraded him. He became the best friend I ever had. But then...
Foster! Foster, wake up! The sensors detect a fish. It's a big one.
What the?
It was no fish.
Max, keep back!
Milo!
Dad! What are they?
Max! Drop him, you...
Dad! Foster! Help me! Help me!
Milo had gone. The machine, too. But its riders had left something behind.
Max? Milo? What's happened, Foster? Where's my son? Max? Max? Oh, no! I told them there were demons stalking the dark.
The stalker that attacked us was a machine, not a demon.
Please, Foster, I don't understand. What happened?
I told Anita everything I could, though I knew very little. Max was barely conscious. I could only hope that with Anita's loving care, he would recover. As for me, I had to follow Milo and his captors immediately.
I'll bring Milo home, Anita. I promise.
Thank you, Foster. I know you will.
Dawn was breaking as I left the village. The featureless wastes of the Gap stretched away from me. Night followed day, then day dawned once more. Time lost meaning as the tracks beckoned me ever forward. Determination had long replaced sadness. Whatever it took, I would find Milo. The tracks were barely visible now, blurred by the wind. But I was sure I'd reach their destination soon. Then I saw the thing I feared the most approaching. Sandstorm. I battled forward, but now could only guess that my direction was correct. I decided to save my energy and sank into an exhausted sleep. Maybe the old woman was right. Maybe demons did stalk the Gap. For as it shrieked and thundered around me, the storm brought back my nightmare once more. Union City security was attacking. As my tribe screamed in terror, I salvaged Joey's motherboard. Taken captive, I couldn't save my village. But I survived when the security copter crashed, entering Union City. On the run, I soon got Joey working. Upgraded yet again, he helped me overthrow the evil that ran the city. As I left, I told him to make the citizens happy. Union City was no place for me. I wanted to be where I could do most good, helping the scattered people of the Gap. I woke to find the storm had passed. But not without finishing its cruel work. The tracks were gone. I was lost, and so, I feared, was Milo. Then, I heard them. Gang birds, scavengers, and in this wasteland, that meant only one thing: people. Despair turned to hope. I was sure that if I could find where the stalker had gone, I would find Milo. Then, in the distance, I saw a girl crouching over a body. The girl was holding a device to the lifeless hand.
Hey, excuse me.
Who the hell are you?
I'm searching for a vehicle that...
Ah, no! Damn birds!
Wait, I just...
Whatever that device was, the bird had it now. A corpse lay propped against a rock. No way I was going to get between those birds and their feast. There were few things that would scare gangs, and a crowbar was not one of them. I would need to find another solution. A corpse lay propped against a rock. I needed to check out that body. It was the only clue I had. I was short on food, but maybe I had something in my bag I could spare. The girl had been doing something to the guy's hand. I wondered what. He'd clearly been dead for days. The logo. I'd seen it before. On the androids that had taken Milo. The girl was my only lead. I had to follow her. Union City. I was back. Over the years, I'd heard rumors of how the city had thrived since I'd left Joey in charge. I was finally going to see for myself.
Huh? Halt!
Welcome, unregistered Gaplander.
Well, hi. And you are?
Community Welfare Droid 2CU at your service. To commence your Union City registration, please make your way to the immigration terminal.
That's okay, I'm not here to register. I'm looking for...
If you're looking for the immigration terminal, it's right over there. Thank you.
I've never seen a droid like you.
And I've never seen a Gaplander like you.
I bet. And what is it you do?
I tell Gaplanders like you to visit the immigration terminal and register.
Let me know how that goes. I'm looking for a vehicle that maybe came this way.
A vehicle? Well, this is a freight entrance. So, you're in the right place.
Right. I need to find a boy called Milo. He was...
What you need to find is the immigration terminal. It's right over there.
Can you help me find a missing kid?
You want to file a missing persons report? Go register.
Can you tell me about any vehicles that came through here a couple of nights ago?
Read my lips. Immigration terminal. Register. You.
Have you seen a boy called Milo?
No. But I do see an unregistered Gaplander.
So how do I register?
Easy. Just go to the immigration terminal and you'll get a U-chip for your temporary ID. The correct route is indicated by these signs.
Sounds easy.
It is. Without it, you won't be able to interact with any of the Minos devices in this area.
What's this Minos you mentioned?
Minos is the interconnected computer system that is everywhere and controls everything.
Everything? That sounds very similar to Link.
For the convenience of all citizens. And, word to the wise, no U-chip, no access to the Minos devices. Not even the vending machines. So go register.
Thanks for your time.
Enjoyed every minute of it. How can I help?
There was a strange smell. I reminded myself of the collective noun. A murder of gangs. Those birds weren't going to let me anywhere near the back of the truck.
How can I be of assistance?
It was a tire or modern art. I couldn't tell which.
How can I be of assistance?
The sign was directing me towards immigration. A sturdy chain tethered the roundabout to the ground. Hey, kid.
Hey, weird guy.
My name's not Weird Guy.
I'm Pixel. It's easy to remember because it rhymes with pickle.
So it does. I'm Foster.
I'll remember that easy because your name rhymes with fossil and you're old.
Thanks, kid. What's wrong with the roundabout?
It sucks. Stupid Mr. Hobbsworth put a chain on it. He said it was for safety, then he dropped the chain on his foot.
What's your story, Pixel?
Well, I'm 8 years old, and my birthday is in only 64 days. I'm really good at math, and I can even lift my sister. And she's super fat.
Very comprehensive.
Yep. Anything I can help you with today?
Did a vehicle come through here recently?
Maybe. How recently is recently?
Like 2 nights ago?
Oh, then definitely no. But wait, 2 nights ago? My brother, Vauxhall, he saw this giant monster.
What kind of monster?
Like a totally huge, but not real one.
Huge, but not real?
I mean, Vauxhall says it's totally huge, and Ember says it's not real.
Well, which is it?
I don't know what to believe.
Bye.
Call it if you need anything.
I recognized the girl. She was the one who'd run away from me earlier. A sand pit. In the desert. The irony sure wasn't lost on me. Excuse me. Hello?
You!
Me what?
You're the guy in the desert!
And you're the girl with the corpse.
Okay, first of all, that guy was dead long before I got there. And second of all, it's your fault Big Steve stole my date!
Lost your what? To who?
Do you realize how much potential trade you've cost me?
Honestly, I have no idea what you're talking about.
Ugh. I trade. I'm a trader. Name's Ember.
What were you doing out there in the desert with that corpse?
Mister, are you looking to trade something or what?
Trade?
Trade, you know, tech, gadgets, knickknacks from the Gap or the city.
That's what I do. I collect stuff, sell stuff, trade stuff. Only, since you're interfering, let Big Steve fly off with my deet, it'll be a while before I can make proper trades again. Now excuse me.
What's a deet?
My deet, man. DTT. Data transfer tool. Deet.
What's the deet for?
Duh, transferring data. That's what I was doing with that dead fella. Transferring his citizen ID for trading, yeah? You distracted me, and Big Steve nabbed it and flew off. Like I said, thanks.
Tell me about this deet.
Simple. At least I did, until Big Steve grabbed it.
What were you...
Only now, Big Steve has my deet, and ipso facto...
I'm looking for...
You look... Only boys around here are Pixel and Vox.
That's all for now.
Anytime. Come back.
For someone with a business interest in dead bodies, she seemed pretty normal. Grabbit's Independent Traders. I'd bought from sketchier places out in the Gap. A makeshift workbench had been set up. Its structural integrity seemed over-reliant on some old, deflated tires. Nothing happened. Probably because the machine had had its innards ripped out. Whatever it was trying to detect, I didn't have one.
We'll show you a custom message.
Whatever it was trying to detect, I didn't have one.
It was a statue of my friend Joey. I couldn't imagine why they would have erected it.
If Milo had been taken this way, I was sure Joey would help me find him. I needed to find someone around here who'd seen the stalker. Whatever it was trying to detect, I didn't have one. Whatever it was trying to detect, I didn't have one.
Excuse me?
Oh.
What's up with your bulb? Sure.
Hey, listen, Mr. This...
You'd be surprised.
Sorry.
I called upon my extensive background in engineering.
Hey! It's working! Hey, we fixed...
Yeah, piece of...
Dude, do you know how many times I've scanned? You see, name's Hobsworth. What can I do for you?
Tell me about...
Pray?
Joey.
Well, depend... Does that...
My Joey was more of a... So what's your deal?
Alright.
And what
I find...
And fix...
No, I just thought...
Huh?
What kind?
Well, I didn't get it.
Legs?
Not...
Whoa. And I've got more magazines under my bed than you... Dude.
Okay.
Look, this...
Gotcha. Thanks. See you around.
Oh, but let me...
Oh.
Oh,
What's wrong with...
well,
Well, you're...
keep us...
Whatever it was trying to detect, I didn't have one.
Please obtain one at the immigration terminal.
These were tough desert birds. Waving a crowbar around wouldn't faze them. Whatever it was trying to detect, I didn't have one.
Welcome to the Union City Registration Terminal. Please place your hand below to receive your U-chip implant. U-chip implant successful. You are now registered with Union
A
City.
U-chip had been implanted into the palm of my hand. I wasn't sure how it was going to help me.
Authorized citizen ID required.
The hologram was already active. The hologram showed a young woman in uniform.
Sorry to keep you waiting, sir. Welcome to Union City. My name is Greta. It is... How may I help you today?
So is Joe...
He was...
That...
No.
Good to hear it.
Oh, we're all friends of Joey, sir. Gone, but...
Have a nice day.
In you...
The Ministry of Wellbeing Reflection Spa, a luxurious haven to reflect on what it means to be a part of the world's greatest city.
Enjoy this little piece of happiness, courtesy of Minos.
The machine ejected a garish, beclowned can of soda labeled Spankles.
Note, you are currently at your maximum allotted apologies, but you have exceeded your Spankles allowance.
The 1 can a day limit didn't exactly support a thirst for Spankles.
Citizen, welcome to the abridged audio-visual Union City fact file. The Union City walls were forged in 1994 by a small team of resilient workers. A common misconception is that the team was formed of Australians.
Sir, excuse me, sir. Are you...
Whatever you're selling, I ain't buying.
No, I'm not selling any...
A likely story. Name's Wendell. Joe Wendell.
Nice to meet you.
That remains to be seen.
I don't want to alarm you, but there's a...
I don't smell out.
Really? Because it's...
Except the splendid scent of tasty mini Ks.
Don't believe me? Look at those gangs. They love my knackwurst. Can't chase them away.
Listen, you...
Pin...
No, he was kidnapped from...
You're not the first I've heard talking about kids going missing. Have you asked those kids over by the playground? They've been here a lot longer than me.
How long have you...
Lost count, but the delicious aroma...
Aren't you worried that they,
Nothing that a healthy chlorine wash won't fix.
I'll be back.
I'll be...
Error. Insufficient permission. Citizen ID required.
Ember?
Hi again.
Thanks, Ember.
Peace.
A makeshift workbench had been set up. Its structural integrity seemed over-reliant on some old, deflated tires.
How can I be of assistance?
Excuse me.
Greeting.
Say that again.
Rogers.
Thanks. Wasn't so hard, was it? What do you...
Commuted. And got...
Well, you're...
Why, thank you. I'm the latest model.
I've...
With...
Didn't rate my chances against all of those razor-sharp beats. I'd learned to think twice before just slapping my hand on something. The sign was directing me towards immigration. Excuse me.
Well, great, I'll bet. Anything old Hobsworth could... By the way...
Yes, of course, no problem. What are these kudos you've mentioned?
They reward people for... Reward us for... And under the benevolent gaze of the council, I figure your contribution to fixing that bollard earns you one. If...
Sure do.
Great. Hold out. I just got, There you go. Now you're even...
Thanks.
Don't thank me. Thank the council.
Do you need...
Of course. See? And then I report the problem. My intervention...
See you around.
Keep a smile on...
Authorized citizen ID required. Error. Insufficient permission. Citizen ID required.
Apologies, but you have exceeded your Spankles allowance.
The 1 can a day limit didn't exactly support a thirst for Spankles. Hey, Pixel.
Yeah, you remembered my name.
See you around.
Call it if you...
Hi.
Hi again.
What's a U-chip?
It holds. So, you want something, or you want to get inside your house, and you just boop, and it just happens.
Catch you later.
Peace.
How can I help?
Excuse me.
Greetings, registered Gaplander.
I need to find...
There are no...
No, it's got 4...
There are no...
Oh, yeah? It definitely came this way.
Only Union City citizens can file missing persons reports.
Thanks for your...
Have a
It was Hobsworth, pretending to be hard at work. Hobsworth, was it?
Ah, hello again, stranger.
See you around, Hob.
Keep a smile.
Looks like you're working pretty hard. Need a Spankles?
Oh, hey, man. That's super chill of you. But I'll just grab one myself when I pick up a thirst.
Push me.
Hey, kid.
Push me. Push me.
I've got things to...
Push me.
What can you trade for some spankles?
Honestly, nothing. I actually have an infinite supply.
You ever had one of these?
Spankles? Gimme!
Are you allowed?
Yeah. Just don't tell Ember.
Hey, Pixel.
Yeah, you remembered my name.
What do you do here?
Well,
I can see why. What's this?
but...
The giant...
Oh, yeah.
And?
That's the end of my story. Don't tell Ember I told you.
Who's...
My brother.
Can I talk?
I get real... Won't speak.
Can you tell me...
He's hiding in a bench in the garden. I told him I wouldn't tell no one.
See you around?
Call it if you...
Hi again.
Thanks, Ember.
Peace.
Anything you can tell me about this finger?
Whoa. Okay, this is some serious kit. The micro actuators alone are worth a bundle. Want to trade?
I think I'll hold on to it for now. Nothing happened. Probably because the machine had had its innards ripped out. A metaphysical symmetry of curvature, man and machine. If that was art, I must have been missing something.
Error. Insufficient permission. Citizen ID required.
Command Peoples is proud to announce Cardinal Frog and Sister Toad complete your collection.
I got you a drink.
Shame it ain't something stronger.
How's it going?
Galkin.
That's the...
What's on your mind?
So...
You're welcome. The doors like to play silly beggars.
Oh?
Requires a special technique.
Ritual?
Aye. Now listen carefully. Step 1, give the bumper a wallop. Step 2, do a little jig. Step 3, pull the door and jerk it hard.
Wallop, jig, pull. That it?
That's it, lad. And remember the order.
I'll be back.
I'll be...
Those birds weren't going to let me anywhere near the back of the truck. There was an empty space where the power cell should have been. My crowbar could do plenty of things, but powering a truck was not one of them. The gangs clearly weren't scared of me, or my crowbar. rate my chances against all of those razor-sharp beaks. I didn't want to get too close. The gangs clearly weren't scared of me, or my crowbar. Hello, Voxel.
Shh. What?
My name is Foster. I've just got a few questions. I wanted to ask you if you've seen...
How do you know about the monster?
Ember told me.
Ember? Go away.
Me again. Can we...
Hi.
Truth is, I think he... Can you describe...
It was...
Slow down.
It was like a giant dog.
A giant dog? That sounds like what I'm after. Did you see any children?
No, but I heard kids crying inside its tummy.
And where did it go?
It sneaked off into the city. After that, I got in here. No way am I gonna let it get me.
You've been in here for 2 days?
Still alive, aren't I?
Did you say you heard...
I think so. Sure sounded like that.
Any ideas on getting into...
People go in and out of the main gate. Are you gonna go in there and kill it?
Sure am. That's what monster hunters do best. Then I'm gonna bring Milo and the other children back out.
You will? Oh, you better take this.
Thanks. What is it?
A firecracker. I was gonna use it to kill the monster. But you can have it.
Can you tell me more?
Only that I heard them inside the monster.
This giant...
I was playing then. Like, I ran over here and hit.
And you've been...
Yeah, I'm hungry.
What do I do with this firecracker?
I don't know. Throw it at the monster. But cover your ears.
Do you know how I can get in?
I already said you need to get across the river and through the big doors.
See you around.
Hey, you... I'm kinda hungry.
I could keep an eye out.
Mr. Hopsworth sometimes lets me have some of his lunch. He doesn't usually know that, though.
Ah, understood. Voxel's giant dog sounded a lot like the stalker that had taken Milo. Now I was sure that the stalker had entered the city. There had to be a way in through the main gates. There was an empty space where the power cell should have been. Hey, Wendell.
Morning, son. Or afternoon. I lose track.
The doors, they're locked shut.
Not locked. Jack. Oh, no.
So how can I get in?
Didn't you listen? First up, then.
A jig?
Aye.
Pretty tech...
Have to move with the times, pal.
Any ideas on how I can get into this?
Aye, that's easy. You just need one
Great. What?
A truck.
What? Like yours?
No, not like mine. You want one that actually... That being said, you won't even get across the bridge. Citizen's ID gets you all the way into the city. I've got ID, all right, but my powers... Long story short, I could drive in. If I could drive in.
Your truck's power cell has drained.
Aye, emptier than a politician's vows. There was a sandstorm put the bridge over yonder out of action. I was told to go park for a few hours. Trying to keep the mini-case cool in this heat emptied the power cell. I wasn't stingy on the aircon, mind, or the margarita. Anyway, 13.7... And they still haven't fixed that blooming bridge.
And you've been sat here ever since?
No choice until they send someone out to juice up Brucey. Someone competent, I mean.
Have you spoken to Hobsworth?
Didn't I say so? That muffin doesn't know a panhard rod from a Chapman strut.
I'll be back.
I'll be...
The Ministry of Wellbeing Reflection Spa.
Hey, Hobsworth.
Hey, what can I do for you?
This may sound like a...
Well, first thing would be to head over to the... If you got...
Valid for what?
Now, that is the stupid question. You need a vehicle to get through the big doors there. If you have... You just drive up, scan your ID, and roll...
How are things going with Wendell's power cell?
It's... in my office.
But how long until it's charged?
It's hard to say, but it's on my list.
See you around, Hobsworth.
Keep a smile on your face.
How may I help you today?
I need to get into the city.
Easily done, sir. Just drive your vehicle across the bridge.
My vehicle?
Yes, your vehicle. You do have...
What if I don't?
Well, you're about 5 years too late. This is a vehicle and... freight only, I'm afraid. Anything else I can help with today?
Is there some way I...
Sadly not.
Oh, you mean... He's not...
Gone? Some say he's
So who runs...
The Council of Elected Ministers, of course.
So I need a vehicle to get in.
At this vehicle entrance, yes.
Don't seem to be many vehicles going through, though.
How very observant of you, sir.
Thank you. Quiet time of...
Very. There was a delivery scheduled a couple of days ago, but it hasn't come through.
This, you...
It allows you to interact, as well as...
Sounds...
We prefer the word transformative, sir.
A child.
From your... Was...
No, his...
Polite.
Ah.
And isn't hope a wonderful thing?
Have a nice...
In...
Introducing the new Wonder Mop 2.0.
Hi.
Hi again.
Any ideas on getting into the city?
You got one of them U-chips?
Yeah, just got one from the terminal over there.
That one's no good. They've given you a cheap temp ID so the droids don't run you over. Bridge only opens for citizens. Soz, mate.
Who's Big Steve?
You see all the... Big Steve's the purple one, with a beak full of my deet.
Catch you later.
Later, Matt.
Hey, me...
What do you need, mister?
Do you know how to get into the city?
Oh, if I knew that, would I be living in this car park?
Bye.
Call it if you...
It used to kill humans. Now Bubonica does the same for your pesky germs.
Hey, Wendell.
Hello, stranger. How goes the battle?
Do you need a vehicle to get into this?
You? What?
And you can't...
I hear there's guns guarding them main gates, and they...
Mind if I take a look at the power cell? I'm pretty handy.
Hobbsworth has it.
Great.
About my guess is it's either gathering dust...
Be seeing you.
Aye.
Authorized citizen ID required.
There was an empty space where the power cell should have been. Me again.
Hi.
What's this about a sandwich?
Mr. Hobbsworth always brings sandwiches from the city. He's usually got one or two in his hut.
Should I ask Mr. Hobbsworth if he wants to share?
No, don't do that. He likes sharing best when he doesn't know about it.
See you around. Hey, Hobbsworth.
Hey, what can I do for you?
Any updates?
Not yet, but I'll get onto it soon.
See?
Keep a smile.
Hey.
Hi again.
Thanks, Ep.
Peace.
How can I be of assistance?
Do you drink spankles?
Droids do not require carbonated sustenance.
Right.
Protocol purpose. How can I be of assistance?
Know what to do with this?
Vauxhall gave you one of his boomsticks? Come on, let's go slip it into Hobbsy's pocket.
I think I better keep hold of it.
How can I be of assistance?